Greetings, Culturians, and welcome back to the channel. Today we have to talk about something exciting for me and maybe for you. John Wick 5. That's right, the concept has been ideated and we have some real progress to talk about. This is a story that I don't think is going to keep very long, and Keanu Reeves is getting older. He's going to run out of road as far as being an action hero, so we need to get this as soon as possible. And Chad Stahelski definitely have a great idea for John Wick 5. We're going to jump into it, so here we go. Now, before we get started, just a real quick reminder, I am trying to get to 50K. I know I say that every video, but I need your help. YouTube has been suppressing me lately, so you need to help me out, please. Subscribe if you're not already, click that button, then hit the icon for the bell, turn on all notifications, and then hit the thumbs up icon and give me a like. Those three things alone will help dramatically, but if you can take the extra time to share the video out there, I would truly appreciate it. It'll get it to more people than are going to see it in their timelines because, again, YouTube is favoring AI garbage, AI slop, in a way that I find rather embarrassing. So let's get into the story from World of Real. Our friend Jordan Rumi writes, Keanu Reeves and Chad Stahelski have a great idea for John Wick 5. And we're going to scroll right into the story. John Wick has proven time and again, he's not easily taken out. And although John Wick Chapter 4 seemed to bring the saga to a close, with Wick appearing to die and a gravestone shown to seal the moment, his actual death was never explicitly shown. And you know what? I think I know why. I think they wanted to leave the door cracked open. I think it was good filmmaking. It also kind of had the ring of, is this really the end? Because of all the two people who were standing by that gravestone in the end. It's a weird moment to imagine if you go back and you think about it. The director, the writer, the creator, and Keanu didn't know if they were going to do another one. So here we are. Now, there are ongoing discussions about the possibility of a fifth installment, despite Keanu Reeves previously denying involvement in April of 2025, stating, "The character is dead. He died." At least that's what he said back then. And then he made an appearance in the latest movie that Lionsgate put together called Ballerina, which had no business being as good as it was, largely because of his presence. And I think that he realizes he is kind of needed to keep this universe alive. And Lionsgate really needs it to stay alive. So I gather Lionsgate has been actively exploring continuation of the franchise, and speaking to Business Insider, Adam Fogelson has confirmed that John Wick 5 is potentially happening. Chad and Keanu have an idea that they think can be really exciting. There are a lot of steps, so I wouldn't want to put a timeline on it, but in terms of finding a core idea, they seem to have landed on something that they are excited about, and now we'll see. Now we'll see? I didn't think we'd see this day. I'm pretty excited about it, though. One of my favorite films is the first John Wick, and I thought the second one was a solid follow-up. The third one was an interesting continuation, especially with the betrayal and the backstabbing, and Chapter 4 seemed to draw everything to a close. But what I love about this is the guy that's leading it has a background in, well, physical kinds of work. He also understands something about his audience. He likes to shoot things from different perspectives. And then the last film, we got an overhead shot passing through the interior of a building, and they just left the ceilings open for that shot. It was amazing, and I'm surprised we've never seen that before. What a cool shot, like a video game. Anyway, at this point, John Wick might as well be immortal. He's been endlessly shot, stabbed, beaten within an inch of his life, and buried, yet he keeps getting back up like it's just another Monday. And for me, it was a Tuesday. Maybe it's Tuesday for you. Probably is if you're watching this on the day of release. But over the course of the John Wick franchise, there have been plenty of scenes that any normal person would have been long gone. But Wick somehow powers through every time. Oh, and in case you're counting, his current kill count sits at a perfectly normal 439. That's a lot of dead bodies left behind. Now, Lionsgate will be milking the Wick-verse ad nauseum. There was already Ballerina starring Ana de Armas, which I thought was pretty good, but it didn't perform all that well. You're right there. Jordan. And there will also be an animated John Wick prequel directed by Shannon Tyndall, Kubo and the Two Strings, as well as a television series titled Under the High Table. Under the High Table. Are we going to look at the leaders of the massive crime organization that, well, exists in plain sight, hidden in plain sight, however you want to say that? It's pretty wild. And finally, and more importantly, we're going to get another spinoff, Kain. That'll be Donnie Yen's chance to star and direct. And that just started production. Can't wait to see Kain. Don't know about you. If you thought that he did such a good job in John Wick 4, maybe you'll like him in his own film. Now, as for Stahelski, he's currently in production on his upcoming Amazon MGM produced Highlander reboot, which looks amazing. Cavill looks incredible in that. I'm very excited for it. What do you think? Are you excited for it too? And finally, Keanu is starting production, if he hasn't already, on Shiver, a Tim Miller directed sci-fi time loop movie, which, you know what? That sounds pretty interesting as well. Look, almost anything Keanu is in is good, at least in my opinion. I've enjoyed his performances over the years, and I've been following him since he was very young, even back when he was still doing, well, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, and of course Parenthood, which gave him a breakout role for other people to realize that, hey, this kid could be an actor. Well, turns out that after The Matrix, everybody thought he was a good actor, and let's not forget about Speed as well. And it also gave us a wonderful performance by Sandra Bullock. Look, I just have to ask you, are you guys interested in more John Wick? Do you think you can watch the hitman turned good guy in one more film? Do you think it's time for him to hang up his 9mm for good, or do you think that he's up for one more ride? For me, I'll just say I hope so. I hope we get another one of these, but let me know what you think in the comments section down below. Are you interested in this film? Are you interested in Kain? Are you interested in the animation, or are you interested in the High Table? Let me know what you think down in the comments section below. And as always, and I always say it, be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, and until next time, make sure you check out that garden place. I would really appreciate it. See ya. Have a good day. Oh, good. You're still here. There's a reason I'm recording this small video segment. It's because I was going to release an entirely different video today. One about the Avengers Doomsday movie, where a lot of the costume looks for the various characters were released. A person took the time to assemble all of that on X and then drop it all. It became part of many stories across our sphere, including over at Cosmic Book News. Now, it's just a bunch of blank spaces where there used to be images. Now, that video I was going to publish, but in today's very risky environment here on this platform, that might have been a fatal mistake. I've watched a lot of people make some mistakes that they didn't even know they were making recently, and all of a sudden they are no longer monetized. I can't afford to take that risk, but I do really want to plead with you to make sure you're subscribed, share as many of my videos out there as you can, and if you haven't subscribed to that garden place, please do so. Thanks for being here today. I really do appreciate it. We'll see you soon.